to please come and address all the category C and other fellows.
A very good afternoon to everybody. Myself, Swachhata Sarthi, Dr. Lata Ghanashyamlani, Category C, Thane, Maharashtra. I would like to thank the Office of PSA, Invest India team, and for their mission, Waste to Wealth. It wouldn't have been possible without this that I'm standing today here to talk about something which all of us as co-fellow had ideated, and because of this platform we were given the opportunity to try put it on ground and see how it can be implemented, which is a huge thing because we are just simple citizens. So I would want to say that the office would have definitely named the mission as Waste to Wealth, but I want to say that it is going to be turning out as country citizens for their country. So I think that is the way the whole mission is working now, that we as citizens are going to contribute to the city. And it has been a humbling experience these last 2 days and this entire 1 year. I mean, everybody is doing phenomenal work as co-fellows, and I'm feeling so overwhelmed, is because each of them have broken so many barriers, be it as like 14-year-olds to a 60-year-old. They all have been coming here just to participate and make their country proud. I think the country is really proud of us, and there's no two words about it. Coming to my project, it is, I would say, as a practicing doctor, little do we know that what happens to the medicines which we prescribe to the patients. If you see, medical waste is not an inert waste. If you have a banana skin, it will biodegrade. But if you have a plastic, it will just lie there. But a drug or a medicine will keep releasing chemicals throughout its life on the planet. Now, if you say an expiry drug doesn't get expired, means it remains active even 10 years beyond its expiry date. Now, if as a doctor I'm doing this, I need to have some onus about it, is what the thought was all about. And Hippocrates, the father of medicine, said, do no harm. So as doctors, do no harm was the thought behind me taking the survey to find out what happens to these medicines at household level. To my utter disappointment, 100% is thrown unsafely. And when we say unsafe, 80% goes into the garbage and 10% goes flushed. Now what happens is, this waste needs to be understood well and dealt, because it is said by 2050, antimicrobial drug resistance is going to be the first cause of death globally. And as doctors, we cannot afford to be the one who are creating it. So in the last 12 months, because of SSF, I could get permissions to conduct this project, because it's not easy as a person you can go and collect pharmaceutical waste. Having collected the waste, we did a very due diligent waste audit, and to our utter fact is that 10,000 families, I could collect 800 kgs in a year. If I extrapolate to my entire city, and if everybody starts giving their medicinal waste, I would collect 46 tons. Now, if that is the quantity, imagine 800 kgs, I got 8% antibiotics. If it is 46 tons, it is going to be 800 kgs of antibiotics which we are flushing in the environment. So with those type of data extrapolating, it is very essential. Hence, I would say that as doctor, medicine is not healthcare. Food is healthcare. So if food is healthcare, I think it is the onus of all of us to not contaminate our soil, air and water. Also, I would say that, I see Dr. Paliwal, Dr. Ruby, and Dr. Paliwal you have to see him, he's limping. He's worn only one chappal and he's come all the way from Chandrapur, because that is a passion. So we have seen small kids to elderly, we are getting this opportunity, and now we have got a direct connect with the office. So I think we are very privileged, and we should tell our citizens that we all should participate more and more in this. So my journey has just begun. There are multiple ramifications of this project. What I see as ramifications, one of which is being behavioral change, like our Honorable Prime Minister has said. Lifestyle for environment is what we look at because waste has to be reduced, any type be it. Also, we have to look at involving all the stakeholders because as a doctor, my project created awareness not only in the doctor community but even the pharmaceutical company and the patients. So it has to come together and policies have to be done behind green practices in medicine. Having said that, I would like to close on a very important statement or an inspiring quote, which is Swami Vivekananda quote, which I live by, and I think all of us here live by, unknowingly, is take risks in your life. If you succeed, you can lead. If you fail, you can at least guide. So thank you so much. Jai Hind.